of Magwar, 3 Russian soldiers, neutralized by FPV drones. Ukraine's 414th UAV Brigade. On August 16, 2025, in one of the frontline sectors, the Skill drone, operators of Ukraine's 414th UAV Brigade, also known as the Birds of Magwar, carried out a precise strike mission using first-person view drones. The unit identified a group of Russian troops attempting to hold their ground. The operators skillfully guided their drones toward the positions, maintaining steady control even under battlefield pressure. In just moments, 3 enemy positions were neutralized with pinpoint accuracy. This operation highlights how FPV drones have become one of the most effective tools in Ukraine's defense. The Birds of Magwar continue to demonstrate not only technical mastery, but also tactical precision, striking with speed and efficiency while minimizing risks for their own forces. Every such mission reduces the adversary's ability to sustain the fight and brings Ukraine one step closer to its ultimate goal, defending its people and liberating its land. On August 18, 2025, Ukraine's 414th UAV Brigade, known as the Hungarian Birds, successfully engaged multiple Russian soldiers. One target attempted to evade the drone, but despite frantic maneuvers and return fire, he was unable to escape. In the occupied Karen region, Ukraine's 34th Coastal Defense Brigade tracked the positions of Russian UAV operators. When a Russian operator noticed a Ukrainian drone monitoring him, he panicked and fled into his house. Ukrainian FPV drones quickly launched an assault, striking the building with 3 drones aimed at the operators inside. The first strike created a breach in a window, allowing a second drone to fly directly inside, following up on the initial attack. After a rapid, coordinated series of strikes, a third drone delivered the final blow, leaving none of the Russian soldiers inside able to escape. A Ukrainian aviation unit carried out a precision bombing strike on Russian army positions in Tyakino Oblast. A Russian truck transporting an artillery piece across a damaged bridge in the North Sloboansky direction was targeted and disabled by a Ukrainian FPV drone. A Ukrainian fiber optic FPV drone from the Merchuki unit of the 57th Motorized Brigade entered a warehouse where Russian soldiers were hiding. The soldiers spotted the drone but couldn't shoot it down. A skilled Ukrainian drone pilot used rapid maneuvers to track the Russian soldier and sustain the attack. The Black Swan unit of the 225th Separate Assault Regiment neutralized Russian ambush-style FPV drones with precise drone strikes in the Sumy-Kursk region. This operation once again demonstrates how powerful and accurate modern drone warfare can be. In the Lyman direction, the Signum Battalion of Ukraine deployed fiber-optic FPV drones to strike multiple Russian assault shelters concealed inside buildings. The drones navigated with pinpoint precision, hitting targets that would have been impossible to reach with conventional artillery. Russian forces had no time to react, as each strike was executed. This operation highlights how Ukrainian forces are using cutting-edge drone technology to shape the battlefield and gain a decisive advantage. On August 15, 2025, recon units of Ukraine's 30th Mechanized Brigade located a Russian FPV drone team in the Solidar Donetsk region. Moments later, the building of Salt Mine No. 7, where they were operating, was hit with 2 precise guided strikes. While Russian soldiers were pursued by an FPV drone, one managed to escape, but the other became the drone's target and was neutralized. A Russian soldier walking alone in a field was spotted and targeted by an FPV drone. He struggled desperately to escape, trying everything he could, but the Ukrainian drone operator was determined not to let him get away. A Russian UAV crew was neutralized by the Kurt and Company unit and Spala of Ukraine's 28th Brigade. Russian ammunition was targeted by a Ukrainian strike, triggering a massive explosion. The next targets of Ukrainian FPV drones included armored vehicles, Russian trenches, and positions. Numerous vehicles were destroyed one after another, while infantry were left exposed to drone attacks. A Ukrainian FPV drone pursued a Russian soldier. The soldier, rapidly advancing on an ATV, was unable to break away from the FPV drone. Russian soldiers have been consistently pursued by FPV drones along the front line since the start of the war. These drones have significantly influenced the course of the conflict. In the Zaporizhia direction, the Ukrainian 108th TDF Brigade struck Russian military vehicles both at and behind the front line. Using precise coordination and advanced drone support, Ukrainian forces caught the vehicles off guard, disabling them before they could react. The operation left Russian forces scrambling, showing that nowhere near the front line is truly safe. A Russian soldier crossing the border fences into Ukrainian positions became the target of a drone. Despite attempts to evade, he was unable to escape in time. Russian soldiers were observed refueling their vehicles at a fuel station. Unaware of the imminent threat, they were caught off guard when an FPV drone strike struck suddenly. Ukrainian drones struck a Russian military fuel depot in the Zaporizhia direction, causing a massive explosion and fire. The destruction of the depot dealt a serious blow to Russian frontline logistics and resupply operations. Azov fighters did not allow Russian forces to gain a foothold in Kataranka in the Torek direction. The 12th Special Purpose Brigade Azov successfully repelled the advance, preventing Russian units from entrenching in the area.